Hey everyone, welcome back to Metal Mondays with Marathon Melio. Today we are going to talk about. Wait, where's my box of medals?
It's not Metal Monday, it's
Headband
Headband Monday.
Hey, so for Vince and I did a Tough Mudder before, and so they don't give you medals, they give you headbands. And so we did one. This was my first one I ever did. Vince did like 4, I think.
5.
Damn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to talk a little bit about the Tough Mudder. For those of you who don't know, it's more of an obstacle course where
There's running.
Yeah, you do a lot of running, exactly.
Yeah.
You do, I think the one that we did was about 11 miles. And in between these 11 miles, there's a bunch of different obstacles courses.
Yeah.
And so we did them together.
I gotta say, the thing that stands out the most it was Halloween. It was October 31st, and we painted our faces, remember?
Oh yeah, we decided to paint our faces because it was on Halloween, and we were too shy to paint each other's faces, so we did it ourselves with no mirrors.
We weren't as close as we are
and
today.
it was terrible. We looked so scary, which was actually maybe the point for Halloween.
I thought we looked badass, because very few people were in costume or painted themselves up. We got a lot of compliments.
Yeah, people were confused at what our costume was, but they saw paint on our face, so it was, hey, it was festive.
They loved me so much. I know that they gave me a towel, medals. Who needs
Whatever,
medals
dude.
when you have
I got one of
towels?
those too. Hey, yes,
right.
you're not that special, buddy. Finish yours right over here. All right, so we'll talk a little bit about the course. So I remember it. Actually, I remember it not being very tough. I had just come out of like this crazy 60-day challenge that I did, and so I was at the gym for 5 days a week, and I was working out and eating perfectly, and so I didn't find it actually very hard, but I did love all the obstacles. Did you think it was hard?
I thought the distance was a little long because I had not been working out like him. Upper body, the strength exercises, the obstacles were not tough. But yeah, by the end, I was like fucking tired. Ooh,
Yeah,
I was
it's okay.
very tired.
Yes, I was not.
Cheers to that.
Cheers, buddy. Cheers to the dad bod over here. I rocked it.
Which obstacle was your favorite?
I think my favorite was one of the ones that I actually could not complete. I don't remember the name of it, where you were up, and we had to jump onto this little swing, and you swung, and then you had to...
King of the swing.
King of the swing. Answered my own question there. So you're on the swing, you have to jump and reach it, and it kind of swings you, and then you have to let go at the exact moment to where you fly through the air, and then you hit a bell.
And you land in water.
And then you fall and you land in water. And exactly. And it was actually kind of scary because you do have to jump, and you feel like you're gonna grab it and like fall off, but you don't, and you swing. And it's all about the timing. I couldn't do it. I tried it about 3, maybe 4 times, and then I just kind of gave up just because there was a lot of people behind me that needed to keep going, and I didn't want to take too much time doing it.
I will tell you my least favorite is the enema, which I believe...
That sounds fun to me.
That is the ice. So you jump into this huge vat of ice cold water.
Yeah, they're like literally pouring
shockingly
bags
cold
of ice as you're doing it.
And I've done 5 mudders, and you can't get used to how cold that is. So you have to dive into this water, go underneath this like little tiny bridge, and dive your head underneath, and
I remember that.
It's ridiculously cold. Things shrink.
You're shocked like this.
I know, it's bad. And it hits you, and then all of a sudden, like 2 minutes later, we're talking, we're chatting, we're laughing, and we're fine.
Yeah, you're like super freezing at the moment or whatever. You like just rush your way through it because it's super cold and you just want to be in and out of there as fast as you can. And then you forget, like you jump out and you get back into the regular weather and whatnot, and you're just ready for the next one. You start running and you warm up a little bit, and you just forget until you have to do it again. Because later on in that race, we actually had to jump into another vat of ice cold water and go underneath, and then you ended up in like this tent room that was full of like smoke. I don't know if it was like some sort of tear gas or something like that.
It wasn't quite tear gas, but it was vaporous.
It was tear gas.
It kind of emulated that.
Yeah.
It was fun.
So yeah, regardless though, that was fun. And then we did a couple of different ones. We had a warrior carry. That was fun.
The warrior carry, I was a
Good
little
for me
jealous because during the warrior carry, you got to carry my friend Hannah, who I've
Yes.
run multiple mudders with. She's a good friend of ours in the mudder community. She's like 100 pounds. Sweetheart, but she's like 100 pounds.
Yes.
And I had to carry her friend, which was like 200
That's
pounds.
a big old dude.
So you got
I mean,
half
not big,
my weight.
but bigger. Yeah, so the warrior carry is basically you have to run with someone on your back, and then they jump off your back, and then you jump on their back. And so I got to carry this girl, so that was easy. I was like running, and it was like, bye guys. I passed everyone up, and then Vince had this other guy on his
This
back.
big fella.
Yeah, so that was kind of cool, and I got lucky with that one. What else was in there? We had to jump over a lot of like fences and stuff, which I didn't find very hard, but whatever. For me.
Honestly, the best thing about Tough Mudder, Temecula, San Diego that year we ran it is I think that's the time when we like totally bonded.
Yes.
Because we've been tighter ever since.
Yes,
I mean
true.
we were that was like the precipice
Well,
of our
because there's a
friendship.
lot of times where there's some obstacles where you can't really do it by yourself, so we needed to help each other, and probably that was another reason why it was kind of easy because we helped each other a lot.
Absolutely.
And so if I was to do it by myself, maybe it would have been a little bit harder, but I had him to tell me like, okay, this is how you do this, because he had to run 5 already or whatever. So he was kind of like my coach and my guide, and totally helped me out with it.
So the question is, when are you gonna get more headbands, dude?
Well, I mean, I'm kind of, I don't, like I said it before, I don't really think the Tough Mudder was that tough, so I think I'm ready for like a, what's the
Do I
other
need
one
to run a
called?
marathon or something?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna do that too.
How about you
but
run
I'm
more
talking
mudders and I'll
about
run a marathon?
What's the other Tough Mudder wannabe thing?
The Spartans?
The Spartan race. I'm ready for a Spartan race. I'm gonna kill that too, though. Watch this.
Who's gonna join us? Be part of our team.
Anybody want to join? When's the next Spartan race?
You.
All right, so yeah, I guess if you haven't done it, you should totally do it. It is a good time. I really did enjoy myself. I didn't find it as hard as I thought it was going to be. But you know what? Maybe I was just in super good shape
Join
at
us
the
because
time.
we drink
or whatever.
afterwards.
It's always a party, no matter what. All right, my friends. I guess that does it for this week's Metal Monday or Headband Monday. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.